Okay, welcome back guys. Let's continue on with our unboxing, and I'm going to do a quick setup of my Xiaomi Mi 2 Wi-Fi extender. So what I'm hoping is, originally you've got your TELLO, you've got your GameSir T1D Bluetooth remote. Okay. I'm unboxing this in my previous video. So you go and fly your TELLO, and what happens, range isn't all that good. It's okay, it's not all that good. I have managed to hack this up to 30 meters rather than the factory 10, so that's fixed for height, but still range isn't all that good. So what I've grabbed is a Xiaomi Mi 20,000 milliamp power supply and a Mi Wi-Fi extender USB. Number Mi 2 this one is. It's a Chinese one, so if you get one off of wherever you get it from and has Chinese on the back, the writing, you can't read it, this is going to be for you. My loss is your gain. It took me a long time to sort out how to hook these two babies up with my mobile device, so hopefully I'll save you guys a lot of headaches and throwing things in the air. So, quick unboxing here. As I said, this is a neat little unit. This is the Xiaomi, as I said, the 20,000 milliamp power supply. You're looking at just a standard on-off button there, nice and sleek, little bumpy design there. Two outputs and one charging input. It's got four little blue LEDs. When you plug something into it, so I can demonstrate now for you, is it'll turn on automatically by itself. So just stick the TELLO in there and you'll see what I mean. Goes in there we go. So in it goes, and this should be fully charged, so it's going to show four flashing LEDs whilst it's charging or outputting. So that's pretty cool. No on-off button, just turns itself off after a period of time. And when you're charging it, obviously you can use the same. Yep, so it's just a matter of when it's on not being used, the lights just turn itself off automatically. So that's pretty cool. That's about all you get in the box. There's a limited instruction book in here, but it's all in Chinese, so it's pretty well good for just filing away. Okay, put them aside. Okay, secondly is your Mi Wi-Fi extender. It's the Mi 2. Comes in this strange packaging here. Okay. And again, this is all in Chinese, like I said at the start, but that's cool, it'll work just fine. So on the front here it has Wi-Fi Plus, and underneath the cap is your USB 2.0 or 3.0. So we'll get to that very shortly. The first thing you're going to want to do to use all these together is to download a Mi Home app, which should be on the bottom of the screen right now. It's the Mi Home Xiaomi Inc., about 1 million downloads. Okay, so that's what you're after. So once you've installed it, you're going to come up with a screen that says where you're from. Okay. Just get that screen up, sorry guys. So when it says where you're from, this is sort of important, sort of not important, but I wouldn't be touching any of these others because it didn't work for me, but it may work for you. You can either select Singapore or you can select mainland China. Those two will work. So all it's going to do is it'll bring up for you a list of apps that you can, applications for the Mi hardware. So you want to scroll down and select your Mi Wi-Fi repeater. You can there may be one here or two. If there are two that are pictured the same, just get my trusty pointer. If there are two pictured the same like this one here, you'll see one's got a little dot on it or a reset button, and the other one won't have. Select the one with the reset button, as it is pretty much exactly the same as this one here. Okay, so once you've selected that, it will come up with this Wi-Fi extender on this page here. Okay, simply select that. I'm not going to do it again because I don't need to. That's the easy part. So once you've plugged it in to your power supply, it doesn't have to be portable, it can be USB, it can be powered or what have you. This is the important thing to do, guys. This is what tripped me up. Connecting that's fine, but before you send the information to and from the Tello via the app, what you need to do is go into your Tello application. Okay, so you open up your Tello. This is the unusual bit which threw me. So when you've opened the Tello up, you select Wi-Fi, close that, you select the Wi-Fi, and under the Wi-Fi, okay, so we are now connected. Very good. So what I was mentioning before, when you connect it not using the Wi-Fi extender, you go into Wi-Fi and you'll see your Tello AB7280. Now what you need to do is enter a password there, whatever you want. Make it more than 4 digits. Mine was, I believe, ASDFGHJKL. Okay, so you're going to enter that, then it'll ask for you to restart it. Reset it, restart the Tello. So what you do is you turn off the Tello, restart your app, and you go back into the Mi Home, and you'll see on here your Mi Wi-Fi extender. So you select that, and what it'll do, it will bring up your Tello Wi-Fi, because you've turned this back on and it's seeking Wi-Fi. So within the Mi app, you turn your Tello on, you'll see the Tello, you select Tello, and then it will do a count up of percentages all the way to 90%. You've probably seen this before in other videos. When it gets to your 90% or 89%, it will say timed out. Don't worry about that. When it says timed out, simply close it off. It's all done. You've finished. Okay. Turn off your Tello. That will go from yellow to blue. Pull that out. Put your extender back in. Turn your Tello back on. Go to the settings of your mobile device. Select Wi-Fi. And what you'll see here, I have my Tello AB7280. That's this factory without using an extender. So what you'll see come up is a Tello Plus. Okay, the Plus is the Mi Wi-Fi extender. Okay, so you go to connect, and for the first time, when you go to connect, it will ask you for that password. So that's where you enter your ASDF, whatever it asks you to enter. Okay, so once you've entered that, you will then be connected to your Tello. Your blue light will be on, showing you're using the Tello to the extender to your phone, and the world is a happy place. Okay, so if you go into settings here, and then you go into Wi-Fi and you have a look and go, oh, it just says Tello AB with no password. Why is that? I don't know. I have absolutely no idea, but it doesn't retain the password. I suppose just like it doesn't retain your video settings when you stop and start this unit. You've always got to go back to the high quality. You've always got to go back to the bit rate of 4 meg. Battery warning stays at what you set it at, the mode stays at what you set at, but everything else you need to change again. Okay. If anyone can tell me what this is down here, gobbledygook SN, off or on, I don't know, but I'll leave that off. I don't know what it is. So anyway, while we're here, we'll just do a quick update. I've got the latest firmware, so that's cool. So there we are, we're ready to fly. And if you ever want to check which signal I'm using, whether it's the TELLO Wi-Fi or the Mi extender, yeah, just scroll down to your Wi-Fi settings and have a look at the Wi-Fi. Have a look at the Wi-Fi settings on your mobile device. If it says plus and you connect it to plus, well, you obviously connect to this. If you disconnect it from the Wi-Fi extender, so I'll just use just the TELLO now. So TELLO AB7820, so I'm just using the TELLO. The blue light will stay on, okay? So just be mindful which one you use. So even though you've selected the TELLO and you're still using just the TELLO app, TELLO Wi-Fi only, you're not going to know because you think, oh, the blue light's on, I must be connected, let's get some good range. But not always the way, okay? And again, you go into Wi-Fi and it tells you the same info. So, and there we have our settings all gone back to factory. Hopefully a firmware upgrade will fix that. So look, I hope that makes sense. Look, the important thing is getting your mobile device to recognise the Mi Wi-Fi. It does that quite easily. Okay, trust me with that, it will recognise this quite easily. The important thing after that is to hook this up to your phone via the normal Wi-Fi of the TELLO. Enter that password, restart your TELLO, restart the Mi, connect after it's done its grinding up to 80%, enter the password at the Wi-Fi on your mobile device that ends in plus, you enter it on your TELLO, and you'll have 2 thumbs up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a rangey test and see how this works. I was going to hook it up to these as well, as these are Wi-Fi. However, handy bit of information, this can only be connected or have information for one device. So if you want to connect another drone up to your extender, you need to hit the reset button, which is just in there, and keep it pressed for 5 seconds and wait for the light to go out and then come on again, and do the whole process again exactly how described, okay, to hook it up to another drone. So I'm not going to do that because I want to play around with the TELLO and do a couple of range tests and see how we go. I hope that made sense. If not, let me know and I'll answer some questions for you. I'm going to go out and have a fly, get all this stuff hooked up and see how good this Mi extender actually is, and see if it's working. Links in the description where it came from, what they are, questions, thumbs up,